Walk with me, walk with me, walk with me. Let's walk the talk.
Welcome back. Still in our discussion, Bishop Gigi, about the branding.
Yes.
Now my question is, because I have understood I am a brand by myself,
Yes.
I've understood about the vision and the purpose. How can I build the brand?
Thank you so much,
Yes.
RK Favored.
Or how can my viewer build himself or herself being a brand?
brand, a
Yes,
brand.
yes.
Yes, today I'll give you 3 things that will help you build your brand.
Yes.
But before I say that, I'll say that personal branding, as we have already said,
Yes.
is an expression of value
Uh-huh.
in relation to your audience.
Exactly.
I want to repeat that personal branding is an expression
Of value.
of value. So if I express value, when I sit here, you see value.
Exactly.
Somebody that you'd want to connect to, somebody that you'd want to invite. So if there is value in me, then I'm already creating a brand.
Okay.
Because that means that there will be people around me who, one, will be willing to spend on my account.
That's true.
Like, for example,
Yeah.
they are not, they don't mind even giving you their you the money, their money on the account,
Yeah.
that they are tapping some value from you. There are people who would want even to come and have a cup of tea because they
Yeah.
feel that that environment around you is value adding.
Exactly.
They would want to have a selfie
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
you. Some of those things they tell you. You go to somewhere, you talk, no one even wants a photo with you.
That's true.
Where do they take it? You have no brand. There's
Imagine.
nothing. But when you meet a celebrity,
Everybody wants,
everybody wants a cake,
you know,
a piece of you. That is exactly what
some
it means
even
by
say I want to share, to tap the grace.
tap the grace. So I think to our viewers,
Yes.
I want to tell you 3 things about building a strong personal brand
That's true.
that works for you. Number 1 is that you must know your audience.
Know your audience.
And this is to say, everyone has his or her own audience.
Hey.
Audience are the people that matters in your life.
Exactly.
If you are selling your mama burger and you're selling burgers somewhere, kiosk,
Exactly.
those people who buy from you and they don't go to the big markets to buy,
Yes.
that is your audience.
Yes.
If you are a pastor and you're preaching, the people who come and they don't go to those big cathedrals and you have
Those
a church
are-
of 20 and they come and
Yeah,
believe in you,
yeah.
that is your audience. Those people in a political meeting that will come and die and don't sleep at night to queue for you,
Just encouraging you.
that is your audience. And you can keep on building your audience as much as you'd want.
Yes.
Therefore, knowing your audience. How do you know our audience? We need to know the geography. Geography is where are they? If, for example, I want to become a member of parliament, then I have to know my geography because I
Yeah.
can't become a member of parliament
Anywhere.
if I want to become a pastor, I can't preach anywhere.
Anywhere, yeah.
I must know my geography. If I want to do business, I cannot do business anywhere. If I'm selling eggs, I must go to the people who eat eggs. If I find these people don't eat eggs, I know this is not my geography.
You shift to another place. Yeah.
So you must be able to know the geography.
That's true.
Number 2, you also need to know the demography. Demography are the other factors of a population.
Yes.
It could be the ages of people. Maybe, for example, you want to appeal to a certain geography,
Yes.
but specifically, maybe the youth, maybe the women, maybe the children.
Yes.
Maybe, for example, if you want to start a kindergarten, I know I want this population, but I have to look at children.
Children, yeah.
Because that's now beyond the geography.
Exactly.
I'm looking at the demography. The men are there, the women are there, but
But
my
I'm looking
more
for the
my
children.
more is.
Yeah.
So who are you? Then that's not even enough. When you about knowing your audience, you must be able to know what we call the deepest fears and the greatest dreams and aspiration of every people.
Wow.
People have got fears, but also they have dreams.
Yes.
Even like a nation of Kenya, there is fear. but there are also dreams.
Dreams, exactly.
So that becomes the one who becomes the ultimate leader of a nation.
Exactly.
Is the one who carries the dreams and the aspiration of the majority. The one who resonates, actually that's the word, who resonates with the feeling of the people.
That's true.
So for you to be able to therefore create a brand, you must know who are your people, who is your audience, what do you want?
My audience.
If, for example, if I am a motivational speaker, who are my people? The people who want to make a difference in their
In
life.
their lives, exactly.
People who want to change the narrative of stagnation and always being there.
Because honestly, there's a team that you can go and start giving motivational talks, and they're like, we are not even getting what you're
Yeah,
saying.
you're not getting what I'm saying.
Yes.
They either, I don't know whether either they are motivated enough
Or
they don't even
they
need
even
to be motivated.
They don't know what is being even motivated.
So basically, therefore, you have to ask yourself this question. What keeps people alive? Making them wake up every morning and go to bed at night. To wake up to fight another day.
Yes.
They have the aspiration. So somebody who connects, let me tell you, RK, no one wants to help you.
Yeah.
But people are willing to help you
Yeah.
if they think you're not the beneficiary, we are the beneficiary. And I'll give an example. Nobody wants to come and give you money and pay you,
Yes.
that you have talked to them and pay you.
Yeah.
But if I know that if I give my 10,000 shillings or my 1,000 shillings,
Yes.
then you might tell me something that is going to add value in my life.
Yes.
In fact, I look at what I'm getting, not what I'm
Not
giving.
what you are being given.
And therefore, that's why people are giving out more to people sometimes they believe in. Just like a hotel. The hotels are of different, and kiosks, the restaurants are of
There are
different.
many.
There are many.
Yes.
There's 5 stars, there's others that are unclassified
And
hotels.
they don't even a star.
It is possible sometimes that you can go to your village and get a cup of tea for 5 bob,
Yeah.
or even 10 bob,
Yeah.
or 20 bob. But there are times that you'd go and buy a cup of tea for 100 shillings, 50
Exactly.
shillings, 200, even 500.
Yes.
There are hotels that are selling that. Why would a hotel sell a cup of tea for 500 shillings?
The same tea.
The same tea, and sometimes it's even of with lesser milk.
And this one for 5 shillings
And
is...
then you are even told that the sugar is not good, so there's not even sugar in it. And it's sold for 500 shillings,
Yes.
and somebody is willing to pay. It's because of the value they attach.
The value.
By even sitting you there within the AC. And if somebody comes and spots you around there, the value that you think is going to connect, they know these hotels, they know their targets.
Yes.
They know their audience. So the second behind forming a strong personal brand is, number one, you must know your audience.
Exactly.
The one that you want to appeal to. Number two is that you must know your value. You can know your audience, but you don't know your value.
Sure.
So you must know your value. And therefore, the value is that which you add to the life of others. The one that you create a narrative around that resonates and speaks to somebody else.
Yeah.
So that those people are able to build some royalty to you. There's a royalty builder because there's a value to you. Because if you don't know what you are going to offer, then you can't offer it. If I never knew that I can talk and I can speak, and I started to speak, sometimes you make a mistake, but tomorrow you repeat, you perfect every other day.
As you grow.
That is a value you're giving out. Therefore, having known your audience, then you create a value. I'll give an example. If it's, for example, in business, and you're buying mangoes and avocados in Wakulima market in Nairobi. All that maybe you need to do to add value, when those oranges, mangoes and avocados are at Wakulima, they may not have value to somebody who is spraying the Kenya Mpya to Thika.
Definitely.
But if you just take those mangoes, come and position them around the stage, Kenya Mpya, you give them value.
Everybody
you can sell them more than
the way
in Wakulima.
Being in the market.
Even the buyer is aware that here they might be expensive than there, but they don't want to bother to go there.
Yeah.
In other words, you have created value. You have added some value by positioning them, by how you have packaged them, where you have brought them. This is exactly what happens even to human beings. There's a place you position yourself and add value. Some of the
Wow.
viewers here are talented. But where is their talent? Hidden.
Because
So-
of positioning.
So it's not positioned. And finally, is that you must know your why.
My why. Why am I branding?
Why? Why are you doing what you're doing?
Uh-huh.
If I'm selling those avocados, why am I selling?
Okay.
You know, you can sell, but you don't know why you're selling.
I don't have the reason why.
So if you don't know the reason why you're selling, you will sell today, tomorrow you will sell, the other day you will sell, the following day you will sell.
and here I'll be selling.
But if you know why, then even if things around your life changes, you are able to adjust.
Okay.
Stage ya Kenya mpya ikihama,
Unahama nayo.
unahama nayo because you know why. Eh? Eh? Or tomorrow
Yes.
you will scale up and say, instead of maybe just putting them by the roadside, I'll package and I'll talk to the
Wow.
conductor and the driver. I'll get into the bus and sell them.
Yes.
I'm even creating even greater value
Wow.
because you know the reason. You know why you're reason. It's not by gravity. It's not just happening. You understand the game plan. Brand, you must understand the game plan. So know your audience, know your value, and know your why. Why
Wonderful.
you're doing that. Thank you.
That is so interesting. Know your audience, know your value, and
Know your why.
know the reason why. Sometimes when we talk of the audience, I find there's that gap between, like, I see myself lesser, and I see some people, they are too far. You know, there's a very big gap. I'm not in a position to reach to where they are. And yet, I'm looking for my audience. And I'm looking forward to have that audience, you know, those are the top, you know. But here there's a very big gap between me, where I am, and where they are. And my vision is where they are. You get my point? How will I now be in a position at least to reach that, you know, because this is what I'm looking for. This is my audience.
Yes.
Yeah.
RK, if ever,
Yes.
I want to tell you there is no gap.
Really?
One, because you're not feeling a gap between you and somebody else.
Yeah.
The gap that exists is between you and your vision.
Wow.
And therefore, it's not you and another person.
The gap is between me and my
Your
vision. Yeah.
Who is the richest person? Is it a politician? No.
No.
But who has maybe the biggest numbers? Politicians, maybe they have.
Politicians, yeah.
So it's not about you and somebody else. The audience does not mean that you have to compare. You don't need to compare yourself with anybody else.
Yeah.
That's why you need to build your own brand. Everyone is born unique,
Yes.
and everybody is peculiar in certain ways. The best example that I usually give is in a jungle, in a forest.
Yes.
You might go into a grassland and you'll find a buffalo.
Yes.
You'll find a giraffe.
Sure.
You'll find an antelope.
All of them.
You'll find a dik-dik. These four, even in our school, used to say they are herbivores. They eat grass, they eat plants,
Yes.
they eat vegetation. But why they don't fight? Because those four animals don't fight
They
with
never
each
fight.
other.
Yeah.
Because as much as we think they eat grass, they don't eat the same thing. A dik-dik is only interested in the first freshly leaf, the first leaves that spring out.
Exactly.
It cannot eat the grass. But the very tender tips of grass, the buds that are coming out, it just nicks them and plucks them. And then when it is done, it has nothing to do with the rest of the grass.
Seriously.
A giraffe and an antelope will eat a little bit of another layer of the same grass. And therefore has no reason to say that the dik-dik took up any sweet things from there. It has nothing to do. They can't fight. A buffalo will eat the coarse grass. It will even put them with the roots. The giraffe will settle on the top ones, the twigs.
Those that
there.
are up.
It will not even bend to pluck grass. And this is exactly how we are.
Yes.
We could be the giraffe, or we could be the dik-dik.
dik-dik.
But everybody has got their space cut out.
Seriously.
So when you start to realize that you're
Yeah.
not in any competition, you are unique, uniquely formed, uniquely oriented. And the more you discover yourself, the more you find that you're not. Even siblings of the same mother, the same father, even identical twins,
Even the twins,
they
yeah.
exhibit some level of differences that makes them. And we see them. In my house, I have two daughters.
Yeah.
When we prepare an egg, one of them likes the yolk a lot.
The other one
The
likes
other one hates the yolk, but will take the albumin.
But all of it is an egg.
So you find an egg. One is more interested with the white part.
The white part. The other
The
one is for the yellow part. And the yellow part doesn't want to see
I
the
was
white
wondering,
part.
suppose both of them wanted just one part.
Yeah.
What would be doing with the albumin or we doing with the yolk? That's exactly how unique we are.
Yes. That is so powerful, my viewer. You are unique. Don't copy-paste life. Don't imitate anyone. Build your own brand for you to reach to your destination. Wonderful. Viewers, no one is in competition in this life. And the good thing is that everybody is a brand by him or herself. And therefore, it is the time and the high time to build our own brand. Bishop,
Thank you.
our time is far much gone.
Yes.
Kindly give us your parting shot.
Okay, thank you so much to our viewers. I will tell them that, as we have already said,
Yes.
personal branding is just basically an expression of value. It is a packaging of yourself so that you can be able to become a person of value, when people will now be able to come and support you along the same line that you've taken. So to our viewers, I want to tell you that we are found in Juja, Signature Marvel. That's where we are. What we do is training and mentorship program, motivational talks, so that we can be able to continue to discover ourselves. But always remember those three things that I've said, that you must know your audience, you must be able to know your value, and then you know the reason why you're doing what you're doing. And therefore you make a very strong personal brand. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Bishop Gigi.
Yes.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Looking
too.
forward to have you next time.
Thank you so much.
That was Bishop Gigi from Juja, and our topic was personal branding. I'm always your host, RK Favored. Until next time, bye.
Thank you.
Walk with me, walk with me, walk with me.